All right. What's going on, everybody? Morris, what's up, man? You are early. Good to see you. How we doing? Hello? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Hopefully I'm sounding okay. Kind of playing with the audio a little bit again, as we do. Yeah, man, what's up? Good to see you. And welcome to everybody else. Hello. Hope you are doing well. I am sorry for the late start, but let's get into it. Last day of vacation, sad, but the audio is good. Nice. We like that. So yeah, I just wanted to start it there. I kind of wanted to get a bird's eye view of everything we've done, because it is quite a lot already, and it's going to be a whole lot more. I think we're going to start by just kind of doing a little bit of building. You know, just a little bit. Just to kind of like clean this up and make it a little more of a finished thing. Yeah, waking up in 5 hours is crazy. Definitely don't overdo anything here, you know. The VOD will be here, so as much as it is appreciated to have people hanging, you know. Yeah, flying home from vacation is like the worst, without a doubt. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of like really rough and dirty build this place in. Oh, Daisy left. Okay, that's alright. She was hanging out until I started. It's a 3-hour flight. Hey, there you go. That'll be the perfect amount for this stream, basically. So, should be able to get caught up nice and quick. Okay, and so I'm not gonna go like super crazy with building on this today. I just really want to get it to a place where I'm like, okay, that doesn't make me sad when I look at it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but a little more polished than this would be good. I also toyed with the colors a little bit, so can see how we like that. I made it like a little more of like a black, silver. Last episode of Squid Game, there you go. I have not watched any of it, aside from like, you know, the clips and stuff that you get. So, can I get upstairs easily from here? Yeah, probably. Over there, right? Elevator. We put one in. I remember. Oh, you don't have YouTube Premium? Yes, you can't watch. Reiner doesn't have Wi-Fi. Bummer. Oh well. It'll be there when you get back, right? But no, I feel that. That's definitely understandable. I think I wanted to change this wall up. It will always be there. That's it. Till YouTube crashes and burns, it'll be there. So do that and go like that. Okay. Oh, I never put the white stripe in here. Let's do that. I was like, that looks weird, right? Okay, not bad. Alright, so I know we gotta do this wall down here, so what? Oh, you know what I should have done? Would have been smart. Is build myself some scaffolding. Let's just do something simple like this. But building looks great. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm happy with it, you know. Seems like I've found a style that works pretty well. Because like I enjoy building, but I also don't want to spend all of my stream building every time, you know. We're gonna get there, but at least for now, I still want to. Okay. Someone took away the ground. I need it back. But yeah, you know, I do want to keep advancing at a decent clip until we get into the later game, and then we can really, really kind of go crazy. Because we'll have the power and we'll have the, you know, all the good stuff that we need. That is going to get built in, so let's plan for that. Take this all the way down. I'm liking just the full glass. Like, we're going modern right now. We're embracing it. Is there any chance I can grab a white piece? Yes. Oh, okay. Took some figuring out in the beginning. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But the more we get, the better we can build and all that stuff. And there's still items we don't have. Yeah, let's go over. And I'll do the slot thing that I was talking about. Okay, so let's keep getting some along the front here. Could probably take this out now. I don't think we need this anymore. Let's go like that. Leave me one in case I need something. Like that piece. But you won't be there. Yeah. No, you will be there. Decisions. I don't know. Probably will be there. Let's find out. We're gonna find out together, you know? Okay, so something here that I definitely want to do. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's too kind. And I'm sure I'll be a little exaggerated. I'm sure you do alright. I've seen your builds, man. Wait, no. I've seen your builds. They look nice. But I appreciate it nonetheless. This is how I built in Minecraft too. I would just like find a way that looked decent and then I'd just like rock with it. Like, it's like, gets the job done, you know? Okay, and then we can do something like that. Yup. Although, that would also be a really good candidate for the thing. There's loads of Americans here? Really? Why? In the Netherlands? Oh, in Portugal. Wait, no, you're in Portugal. That's right. That tracks summertime vacations, I guess, right? Are you going to hang out? Oh, god damn it. Doing that. I should get a tracker of like how many times I've fallen off of my scaffolding. That'd be funny. Okay, let's get over here. Oh. That was a troll. Literal troll box right there. Alright, let's get this side. That's really funny. Oh, to be rich and on a yacht in Portugal. Would be pretty nice. And not lie. Would be nice. Okay, so I think that side is pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I did that though. Yeah. Although, I don't know. Alright, decision time. What do we think? So we could either do the solid wall or the 1 meter walls with the white stripe. Honestly, I kind of like that. I can't lie. It looks a little more like just clean. I think the third white stripe, we're missing that, is a little bit much, maybe? Yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. And that'll break things over in a tree. That'll look nice. So I'll run around to the sides and take care of that in a little bit. But for in here, Nice. Listen, I mean, well, I don't think it's good to stereotype. I think there are some stereotypes that like prove themselves, you know, to be true. So take with that what you will. Yeah, they exist for a reason, you know. Just don't go out here assuming we're all like that, because we're not. For here, I kind of like the idea of it being open, but I also like the idea of it like being closed in. Decisions. I know, I'm just playing. I'm kind of feeling... Oh no, if that belt wasn't right there. I guess it doesn't have to be right there. Oh wait, does it? I feel like I put it there. What else is coming here? Sand fluctuators. There we go. Okay. So those are going to be here. So that belt kind of does need to be there. Yeah, let's just leave it there. That's fine. Okay. I was going to do a pillar, but maybe not anymore. I think we're going to take this back one level. And let's see, what would look decent? We could probably do a beam. Ooh, sorry. I like scarfed down some food, so if I get hiccups, I apologize. I'll try and mute myself. I mean, this could move, I guess, right? I think a pillar would look really good there. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would look really bad. Oh, then the catwalk. Never mind. Oh, lucky. That's sick. I love beach caves and anything like that. Let's see. So over here, I think that's gonna change. This might as well. Yeah, let's just assume that we're gonna change this to be something a little bit more nice. It's a little just kind of like slapped together right now. That's like, I went to Hawaii, specifically, what was the island? Kauai, I want to say? The smallest one? Yeah, I went there when I graduated college, and they had the, oh my god, what was the name of the coastline? I would have to look it up, but basically, like, the entire, like, northwestern side of the island was literally just these, like, sheer, insane cliff faces down into the water. Like, they filmed Jurassic Park, one of the Jurassic Parks on that island. Yeah, I never been to the main island, like, and it sucks because it's like, I don't know if I would ever go back now, because, like, I know that, like, the tourism there is really kind of shitty for people that live there, and it's just, like, kind of a, you know, not necessarily wanted there kind of thing, so it's a tough one, but it was a really cool place, and I definitely enjoyed it. But yeah, I've heard the same thing. It's very, very touristy and stuff, you know, the main island. I wonder if we could do like a little slanted roof thing, maybe? I think I unlocked roofs. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Maybe the top one. Okay, I did. Did I get materials, though? Nope. Okay. In the architectural, structural, what you know, these guys, is there a glass roof somewhere? I think I'm also missing some of these. Like, I don't think I unlocked everything. I should go check on that too. Okay, these are like ramps and stuff. Foundation. No. Alright, let's go check on that. These might become doors. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I gotta think on that one a little bit. Ah, I missed. We should have coupons, I think. Hey, coupons. Alright, let's see what we got. So that would be under customizer, I think. Yep. Give me these two for now. That's, yeah, it's a little pricey.
Decoration and organization go hand in hand. Fix it HQ custodian, I always say. Use of these customizer features does not guarantee an aesthetically pleasing or user-friendly factory. That's the part that requires knowledge and skill.
Ah, we're screwed. Knowledge and skill? Best I can do is neither. So. Alright, yeah, let's turn that into a door. Do one there, and we're gonna do one over here as well. And then we're gonna build the catwalks to be a little bit different. Beach is 141 stairs. Damn. Yeah, dude, you're gonna be chilling, humping a cooler up and down, doing all that. Should be in good shape. Let's see. I might bump this belt back so we have a little room from the door. So let's see if I go like that, right? That gives us... Doesn't help when you build it the wrong way. Let's try this way. Now we have a little bit more space that we can maybe sneak like a stair or something in here to get up there, which actually, now that I say that, I think that's what we're gonna do. Perfect, and then we can do the same thing on this one. This should stay here for the assemblers, but then like you can just become a staircase. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I will say that's one thing I miss about like living in, well, living. When I was in Europe, right, for the little bit that I was there, like I loved being able to just walk everywhere. I thought that was so good. Okay, that does work. That might work better. Although, no, that's pretty good actually. So we'll do that, and then we can paint it to glass. Okay, and then if I can get that guy, which looks like I can. And then let's just do this down here, see what it looks like. Sorry, in a weird spot here. And then I might still put this back, actually. just kind of like a trim section, you know? Ooh, although... Do I have you? And if I nudge you down... Okay, that's actually a lot better. And then we can get rid of that piece. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice, actually. If I dare to say it. Let's make sure that's the right color, not green. Okay. Let's see. Do we want doors on the side? I don't think we need doors on the side. I think it's like a luxury, not necessary. I think we could go out 3 on both sides and then just go down. I think that works pretty well. I may dare to say it. We got Morris approval. We can say it. It looks alright. Yeah, it looks cool actually. I think it's different, you know? And then this, we can just like kind of close this in a little more. See, I don't want to just make a massive like flat wall. So I do think we're gonna come up with some kind of suspension like frame thing or something. And ideally the same over here. Like I don't really want to just build in all of this. We can do some of it, maybe. I don't know what wall we would use though for that. We'd have to... That might be a later part. This might be okay for today. Oh yeah, let me do that wall. Excuse me. Excuse me. That feels wrong, because it is. Try that again. Okay, so that should be 1 meter, and then you can go from there and up. Okay. Alright, let's get a little eye in the sky view of things. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. And by not as bad, I mean it looks pretty good. Okay, so I want to kind of go run around the outside. I want to touch that up. Let me toy with this idea as well real quick before running off. Yeah, let's do that first. Let's go take care of the upper part, and then we can run around. We can do some touch-up work real quick, and then we'll figure out where we want to spend the rest of the day. Alright, so we could go this way, or we could go long ways. I'm kind of feeling like long is the way to go. So we'll take one of those, and we'll make it a tight grid for this one. It'll make sense in a second, I promise. Or if you've seen this before, then you know what's happened. See, if I could have a little bit of height, that would be Just a little bit. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we just fill in the blanks. And we get a little more different style roof that lets some light in, you know, kind of lets the building breathe. Just lets it feel like it's doing that. Alright, so that is cool there. For here, if we were to do it, we would do it down on that level. You know, have the slant go down like that. We can kind of toy that one. If we do this, it's going to be there. And then we would do it probably like every other, or maybe even like super big. But I think like that is probably the way to do it. I think that looks pretty nice, and then we can go out until we're even with like one of the edges. I don't know, we'll figure it out. So get back up here. Peak day did 39 sets of stairs. That's nasty. Can I not fall off? There we go. I used to love the Stairmaster though when I worked out at my my old gym. I would like finish all my leg days on that, and it was, oh boy, that was the highlight of the workout, to say the least. Grill master. True, we do build some sick grills. So I think we'll take it to the edge of that one. Oh, I was waiting for it. We'll do that. I personally like that, and this was pretty close, so that's good. That will probably be an elevator, because it just makes more sense to be an elevator. That we could then, you know, have some kind of walkway coming over. Wow, wait, really? We freaking lined this thing up perfectly. We could not have tried to do that any better. That's literally like bang on. Like this is on this line. That's actually great. Lines up perfectly. Exactly as I planned. Completely intentional. Alright, so let's run to that side. I know there was a couple of touch-up stuff that I wanted to do. And then, yeah, I think for today we'll call that good. Can safely clear that. Okay. There's obviously still a little bit more to do, but that's the bulk of the stuff. And then I'm gonna like kind of let that stew a little bit, the white stripe on the bottom, because it might look good if we do end up having to build more walls underneath. You know, there's different elevator signs. Yeah. I just haven't had the like desire to sit there and like go through all of them, like pick which one I'd rather listen to. But I should probably do that, huh? It's a little stale. Okay, but that's looking pretty nice. You know, like for this kind of stuff, what I'm thinking is we do something like these. And then let's see, what can we do vertically to that? Here we go. You know, something sort of like that. Something you would do the first time. Yeah, it's fair. Different strokes for different folks, you know. But I like that. Obviously, that has to get a little better covered up, so we'll work on that next time. Take that down from now. Physics enters the chat. The entire building collapses. Alright, so alright, one thing we can do is we can check our power grid. I was just gonna say, I was like, you know what, let's see how we're sitting at with power. Because we're gonna need some to expand our power, which might be the first thing we kind of work on. We're sitting alright, okay. I've got like no overhead. We are toeing the line there. Cool. These are all full, which is actually really... They are not all full. Okay. You... It would probably be smart to maybe get a little more biomass in here. Just to have, well, how much power storage do we have? Oh, well, that's a lot of power. 10,000 megawatts is a lot of power. Like, if we go over by 1,000, that's 10 hours of backup. So, that's pretty good. Okay, I think we'll be fine to maybe go build a little fuel power plant. Maybe. I think we have all of the items we would need. We obviously have to build a... Okay, let's check this real quick. Okay, we are short of these. Let me... I kind of wish you could grab stuff from your inventory for there. Do that guy. Alright. So we got hypertube still. That is probably worth grabbing at some point because we're going to start having to go quite a bit further away. Jetpack. Yes. Jetpack is immediate grab. I should have been doing this while we were doing building stuff. Not even into plastic, but fuel, yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta do that first, right? So, like, we can make the plastic, but, like, we need the fuel power. That's the big thing to push for. And, I could probably buy a stack of each of these to save ourselves a little bit of time. Because that is the only thing we need. And then we could just go out to oil and buy the stuff that we or build our setup there. Where are we planning to get oil from? There are a couple of locations. So there's a small grouping of nodes like right down here. And then there's, of course, the whole coast out here. I don't know why my like stuff is all highlighted weird. I'm thinking we go for here and we turn that into kind of like a little starter setup. And then we can either go like south into Blue Crater later. Because I don't know if I want to build over here again. You know, like that's where we did our last one. We'll probably take from there at some point, but that might be like a take the oil, bring it over here, you know, kind of thing. We'll see. So let's grab our jetpack. That's going to be the first thing we do. We're going to be doing a lot of unlocks. I need a bunch of cable. Let's go grab cable and plate. Okay. And then I'll try and remember to like do the structural unlocks. Just like as we're in the base. We can stop and grab stuff. This is like our first factory. I haven't been in here in a long, long time. This is our second factory. I do kind of want to scale these up now that we have, well, once we have the power and stuff, I think it'll be worth doing. Just to increase our basic parts production, you know? Alright. Huge, humongous moment right
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Do I have no solid biofuel? Doesn't seem like. Could sloop a lot of that. That would probably be a smart thing to do. But I really would rather use that stuff for coupons instead of power. If we can help it. Alright, where is... Let's go out there. We're gonna go out to the water area with all the trees and stuff, and I'm gonna pick up a buttload of biomass, maybe for the last time this playthrough, probably for the last time, and then we'll make a good amount of solid biofuel. That'll give us a little more power to fall back on if we do, for some reason, crash the grid when we go to oil, because it's a little expensive, can't lie. Jeez, Morris. Alright, brother. You have a good night, man. I appreciate you coming by. Take care of yourself. Have a safe trip home. All that good stuff. I'll catch you on Friday. Peace out, man. Okay, so I just have to remember, I have a jetpack now, not a parachute. And I gotta keep an eye on that fuel level. I'm also gonna grab some mycelia while we're here. Those really don't give you a lot though, which kind of sucks, but I don't think we need much. We need like a little bit more for the inventory upgrade, whatever it was. I see a friend. We'll go invite. say hello to you. Say goodbye to you. Okay, we got a limestone node over here. That's cool. Oh, we are full of garbage. Okay. Got a whole lot of stuff that we probably just do not need. Okay. See if I can fill up the rest on just like wood. Look for these kind of grouped up piles. Okay, got 30 seconds, so we want to be back at the base pretty soon anyway to get the next unlock. Okay, I can carry like a little bit more. Let's try this. Okay, can I get you? Yep. No? I have. Okay. Alright, let's go back. And then, yeah, we should be able to build a pretty basic power setup, I think. I'm kind of confident that we can get a simple fuel setup going and switch into some fuel power. I would love to get diluted packaged fuel. That would be enormous, and we definitely will be getting that as soon as possible, but it might probably not going to be today, and I don't know if it might be worth waiting to build fuel power until we have diluted packaged fuel, because then I could make a blueprint. I could do a lot more with what we have if we have that recipe, I guess. Oh, this feels so good. We're flying, man. We're flying. Literally. Incredible. Okay. Oil processing. Let's just move right down the line. Take what I can. You need motors and sheets. Okay, I got sheets. I know there's more in the box out here. I'm pretty sure. Shouldn't say I know. Pretty sure. There we go. That was one too many. Remember to hit the button. It's big, shiny, and red. You can't miss it.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fixit did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
Well, thank you, Ada. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna push it over? Doesn't seem like it. We're like toeing the line. You can see why we really... Oh, there we go. Yep. So we are just crossing over occasionally, but that's fine. That's what we have the reserve for, and then the biomass will just kick on. So that will run for a while. because we're now doubling both steps of the process. We're making 100 biomass from our wood per minute, and we're also doubling the solid biofuel. So we're making a lot more biofuel now, which is good because we need it for the jetpack, and that will also just make sure that our power grid is relatively stable. Okay, let's put those away. Oh, I didn't want to dump you in there. That was a mistake. I can't wait for the day when you can, like, get rid of these. It's like, that's just there forever now. Alright, so we are good there. Just gonna steal a little bit of this so I have some for my jetpack. Actually, you know what I could just do? Here we go. There we go. Alright, so eventually that will catch up and we'll be good to go. We've got 7 minutes and change until we can get the next unlock. That's fine. We do have oil unlocked though. So we can ping that and we should get an idea of where the nodes we're going for are. That's pretty nice. Okay. So these are the closest. That's what we want though. So I think these are going to be a little better for us to go for off the start. There's not a lot here. It's 2 normals and 2 impures, so perfect for a little starter facility. And out here, these are mainly like pure nodes, so if we can keep those until later, that would be just better in my opinion for what I'm looking to do. What did I want to get with these parts? Okay. So if we scroll down, there we go. Plastic and rubber is a coupon each. That's fine, and it should be a stack of 200. It is. So if you didn't know you could do that, you can do that. Super, super handy. That is a really good way to get blueprints early before you even build steel. Okay. So we want that specifically for petroleum power. Fantastic. I need a few more motors and encased beams. And I think I'm going to need a little bit more of each. Yeah, okay. Let's just run up to steel. We have a minute to wait. And then we can start kind of planning out what we're going to need to bring with us to go build. Okay, so first I needed you. I'll just carry around a few stacks. We probably will get Mark IV belts soon enough. Let's go down, and we gotta go over to motors. So a little bit of running around, but once we get our depots dialed in, everything will be good. And I'm thinking down here we're gonna do trains running like through the base. Here we might have like a stop for like our personal line or something. Let's go there. I gotta label these. Let's do shuffle. And then yeah, I definitely think an elevator out front is something that we want. Let's do that, and then you're still not getting stators. That's kind of surprising. Did I mess something up? No, that's good. That's good. have... Oop. Okay, wait, they were going in. It was just super, super slow. There we go. Okay, I just needed to see that they were actually... Like, there we go. Okay. It's like, I knew it was moving slow, but dang, that's really slow. Alright, we'll just jump. We're fine. We can fly now. We don't care. So... We definitely want to go exploring, too, now that I have a jetpack. That is a huge, huge upgrade. Oh, yeah. Can't do that. Okay, so... have a hard drive. Let's take a stab at it, shall we? We're gonna get diluted packaged fuel in the first try. Here we go. Good vibes, good hard drives. Never know what'll happen. Let's update our plan for day 13. So we are going to unlock unlock tech or oil power. Set up area for I guess I should call it fuel power, really, technically. All that streamer luck. This is probably not happening, but a man can dream, alright? Okay, so that's a couple of things. While we go out there, we might scavenge around for hard drives as well real quick. Let's see, so refineries. We're gonna need a few of those. Let's see. If we are taking an impure, 2 impures, and 2 normals. That should give us like 900 oil, I think. I think it's 150 for each impure if we overclock it completely, which we can do. We have the power shards to do that. We don't have the power to do that, but we have the power shards to do that, and we have the residual battery backups to handle it, so we're going to build for that. So yeah, 900 oil. And we're just going to kind of split that evenly in between rubber and plastic. So 450 into rubber and 450 into plastic. So if we say 450 and we divide that by 30, okay, so 15 each, so that's a lot. Maybe we don't do all that. Because now that I'm thinking about it, what would be better... Yeah, I think what we're going to do instead is we'll take normal... Sorry, wait for this thing to land. Actually going to send it right back anyway, so... But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a normal node of oil, so it's 300 per minute. We'll turn that into rubber. We'll take a normal node, we'll turn that into plastic. We'll leave the last 2 impure nodes for a just strictly power setup. So we'll use some alternates like the residual heavy oil residue thing or whatever, and we'll make like a dedicated power setup. Because at least in the beginning, we don't really need
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that. It would be bad for morale.
Did you guys hear that? She said I'm her favorite. Suckers. Alright, so we've got on marching orders. So in that case, right, it's only 20 refineries each. And then we would, of course, have to make the ones for residual fuel, which I don't know those numbers. I think it's like 60 per minute, right? Yeah. So we had 10 making 10, that's 100, and then we had 10 making 20, that's 200, so we have 300, so we can do 5 of you, so that's 200 fuel, so that's 4 fully overclocked generators, or like 6 and basically another one, so basically 7. We'll probably overclock them just for my computer's sake, so that I don't have to build so many. Okay, copper sheet, give me a little extra because we need to build some pipeline as well. And then let's go do our loop again. So we'll go to steel, grab some pipes, we'll jump over to motors. I'll see if I can just jetpack over there, that'll be faster. And then, yeah, I think we'll go out, and I think we have everything we need. Yeah, it's too many. That's fine. I'm probably gonna need some of this just to do a little flavor. That I think we're good. For fluid buffers, oh, they use plastic. You need modular frames. Okay. I do have a lot of modular frames. All right. So we're fine. Let's get over to motors. Yeah, this is easier to do this for sure. All right. So said what? It's 25. I should have updated that, but we're fine. Okay. And then it's going to be 4 right now, unless we get diluted packaged fuel. It's going to be 4 of those, so another stack of rubber. Let's go buy that. And let's make sure we've got quick wire. I should probably throw that in a depot, because I don't think I have that in a depot yet. What am I looking for? Tickets. Okay. So, 1 more stack of rubber. Okay. Let's put those away. Don't need to be carrying them. Although, actually. There you go. And let me put a stack of you in as well, just so I can like build random stuff with screws. Okay, quick wire. Okay, I do have 2,000 right here. Just gonna make a few of these. How many do I have already? I'm sorry, I'm hitting a bunch of buttons. I have 2. 8. I just want to throw a chest on the quick wire box, which I think I made up top there. Go take the elevator over. Whoops. Yeah, that's definitely something we've got to work on Caterium at some point, but it's just not used for anything yet, so we'll get there. One thing at a time. Nice. Oh, I didn't do anything here, huh? Whoops. Okay. Let's kind of fix that, sort of. How many are you making a minute? 60? Oh, just gonna make 2 boxes. It doesn't matter. I mean, these are never all gonna be running right now anyway. It's probably better that they don't, actually. Okay, let's just hook up enough to do what we want to do. This is all 100% going to change, but I just don't have the power or willpower to do that right now. Yeah. Okay, so that should be 240 per minute going in there. And then you can be one of those. Perfect. So it's not a lot, but it is something. And it gets us a steady supply. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, wait. Darn it. Thought that would work. Didn't work. Oh, okay. Here we go. You ready? Diluted package fuel. We're about to get it. Good vibes only. If we don't get it, it's okay. But if we do get it, we're really happy. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Great recipe. Okay, here we go. Damn. Also great recipe. Alright, so it wasn't a total loss. We didn't get what we want, but that's fine. Let's double check. I think we are good to go. I don't want to run away and then find out that I needed, like, one more stupid thing. And I don't think that's the case. Yeah, we're not going to go for that because we just don't have that kind of stuff. Trains, yep, that's all well and good. We don't need you right now. Fluid packaging. Like, we could package a little bit of our fuel, but we have solid biofuel right now, and I'm kind of okay with that. I think we'll hold off on this. I'm an idiot, dude. Why did I research the hard drive? I didn't have diluted package fuel unlocked. Sad. Okay, so we will get that because reasons. Unless we have the packaged fuel like item unlocked, we cannot get diluted packaged fuel. So I kind of just burned that hard drive by accident because I wasn't paying attention, which sucks a little bit. How long do I need? Another minute. Okay. Let me go grab more copper sheet then. I'm going to use all of this. And I'm going to use a lot of that. And that. Okay. The steel beam I'm not too worried about, but yeah, the copper sheet we're definitely going to need a lot. Let's go with that. Alright, so then that will be all of the tech we want. Because if we do manage to find some hard drives while we're out there, we can do the research while we're waiting, which is great. Is there... Oh, there was something. What was it? Mycelia, right? Did I get enough? I don't know. I think we could do that. Perfect. So this will get us a little more inventory space too, which is good. Or a hand slot? I don't know which one. Hand slot, okay. We do want that.
Tool belt expanded. The latest data indicates that the mycelia possess sentience. Don't worry, we have been given permission to harvest and repurpose their remains.
Oh. I didn't know the mycelia was sentient. That's a little scary. Sayonara. See you later.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by
so we
vehicles.
unlocked like all of that, which is
For
great.
increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Okay, just some railings and a bunch of beams. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Nice. Those are cool. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. We have done the first start. Art. Let's start running. Now we are gonna run these guys out there. It's just a matter of how. I think we're gonna go from. Oh yeah, I forgot no parachute. Might go from that one out there. Because all that's kind of got a lot going on. Versus this guy. If we just move him back to like here, we got a straight run out. And then we can kind of like wrap around. Although, if I just took off from that one and then followed the coast, that might actually kind of look the best. Because the oil is like over there, roughly. Let's go for that. Let's do that. Am I gonna burn through a lot of stuff building these? It's possible. It's entirely possible. Okay, so the first thing I think we're gonna do is like rotate and put one kind of close so we can minimize that grossness. That's just gonna be gross. Okay, that's fine. It would be cool if we could like snap it to itself, but I don't think we can do that. I'm just trying to get it really close for no reason other than I want to. Okay. We got that, and then we do one of these. That is so disorienting. Okay. Overlapping. Okay. Let's clear out the. We don't want any brush fires, right? Maintain your power lines, you know. Okay. And then we can just run this guy basically as far as we can down the coast. And off we go. We're going to oil. Here we go. I always forget. You can't crouch jump uphill. Even though I know that. I still tried. Saw that guy. I'm just going to kind of ignore him, hopefully. Nope. He wants the throwdown. Here we go. Come here. Come here. Why are you running? Come here. Okay, bye, dude. Can I reach you? Alright, so if I put it here... Oh, the ship just landed. Nice. Yeah, put it up here so we can maybe use that node in the future. Oh, you can't vertically nudge these anymore. Interesting. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. Probably up here's okay, maybe. Actually, no. Let's go more towards the cliff. I saw friends over there that we're gonna go say hello to. Hey. Oh, I was like, where's the third one? I knew there was 3. He was chasing me the whole time. Let's see, we gotta be getting close now. Sorry, I've had my flashlight on for I don't know how long. There we go, 600 meters. Let's see, do we go up and around, or do we go down and through? It's looking like down and through. I think I know what's up here, and it's bad for me. Like, I do not have the resources to deal with up there, at least. What about, like, over here? Like, that's the oil right there. There we go. So, yeah, I think down is probably the way to go. Hello, friend. Where's my rebar gun? Aw. Oh, don't shoot me. Hey. Those screws are gonna take 9 years to upload. Okay. So yeah, let's just go down through there. And the jetpack is so nice. It's been so long. And eventually we're gonna have a hover pack. Might be able to just get that kind of right through. That guy's gotta go though. Hello? Where did you come from? Okay. Let's go with that. And let's see, what are we talking here? We are... Yep, I know I just made a bunch of friends. I'm probably gonna have to deal with that, huh? Oh, I thought I pissed off a hatcher. You're fine, I don't care about you. Get stunned. Stun rebar. It's the best. Let's see. Give me my object scanner. You can take the cup for now. We're exploring. Well, sort of. There. Okay, we're gonna get a couple of things. Oh god, that actually made me jump. Yep, miss me with that, dude. No. You just kind of like feather the jetpack. You can get like, so much more height out of it. I hear him. He's pissed. You're gonna stay pissed down there, my friend. Okay, what do you got for me? Said there's a Mercer sphere, right? Okay. We're gonna leave you down there for a little bit, my friend.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Okay, shh. Okay, thank you.
Tuning into the effigy.
I suspect there is a misunderstanding. The effigy and I are different entities.
Discordant. What is your root?
I am an instantiated artificial intelligence inhabiting
it's over
digital
there.
space. I am in the signals sent between satellites. I am hosted on servers and have no corporeal form, only synchronized cloud platforms.
The effigy is not an effigy?
It most certainly is, but not of me. They are, how should I put it?
Okay, where is this
Extremely
thing?
flat.
There it is.
Compatible music. We are writing new symphonies.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to ping that. Now that we have killed the Eldritch Horror, we can move on. I'm sure there will be plenty more where that came from, but we're in that part of the map now. Okay, so oil over here. Great. And plenty of friends. Let's go. More friends? Just two? I mean, we could take more if you got them. Seems like all we gotta worry about right now. Okay. So let's see if my math was correct or completely wrong. Though I did not account for these. We're fine though. Yeah, we'll be alright. So you're normal. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's get our inventory a little cleaned up. And then I need my power shards. Okay. So yeah, 120. That's 300. That's our other one. Cool. Let's see what we got. Okay, so tons of flat space there, and it's lower. Ooh. Okay, naturally just a very, very good spot, and for a really, really cool reason. These oil nodes are at a higher elevation than the terrain down here. So we are naturally going to have all of that as headlift. So we could basically build this entire place down here. Any of the oil flowing in would want to come back up to this height, so anything we do would basically have all the headlift it needs. We wouldn't need to worry about pumps, anything like that, for at least the oil. Once we get to heavy oil residue, then of course that changes, but I digress. That is really nice. I don't know if I want to fill the canyon though. That's the only downside. I gotta clean that out. It's an old ramp. But we could. Like, we just very easily could. If we decide that we want to put trains through here, we just build a train line right over the oil refinery, you know? Like, make it a thing. Yeah, I think that just works. Like, I think it's just a good spot. We've even got this kind of, like, ramp down in there naturally, so to speak. So if we did have a train, it could, like, come here and go over and across. Looks like we've got some iron, copper, limestone. We got a lot of stuff here too to work with. Okay. Probably gonna blow all those up at some point. Maybe when we get explosive rebar. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. We gotta build 20 refineries, so we could make a blueprint. It might not be a bad idea. Would definitely save us some time. I really haven't made a lot of blueprints this playthrough, but that's mainly just because I'm trying to do things differently than the last time. So, okay, I'm just thinking we're far enough from the main base so we don't have to worry about like height matching a catwalk or something like that. That's not happening. We just want to keep it on the world grid so that we can attach other builds to it, like our train lines and everything. So, let's see. I'm just going to kind of pick a spot to start, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, this grid is a little... That's a little unfortunate. I would have loved it if it was like that, but take what we get. Let's see. I'm just trying to find like the sort of highest spot. I think that's good. Let me get my... Just search for it. Obelisk back out. Gonna need some more of those as well. Yeah, you're definitely not going away. That's probably all that we can get rid of. Okay. So let's kind of make a like raised platform over here. This is where we'll funnel all the oil through, down and in. These guys probably like that. Let's see. I think we're gonna build this area in. Should have kept my chainsaw. Let's get rid of this guy. I don't want to waste an explosive on that. So that's good. Go like that. And then where's our last two? I got one there. Is it up above? Yeah, over there. Okay. Let's see. We're just kind of free building, you know. Don't really have a plan in mind at the moment. Let's bump the lighting so that we got daylight coming. Okay. Let's see. I think that's... I like that better than that, because then we're like jammed right into the wall. Of course, you gotta paint them black for oil. Oh, hi, doggo. What's up, buddy? Good to see ya. Okay. Can I fit a blueprint around here? Probably. Just build our blueprint right here. Works for me. Alright. This is definitely not going to be anything too fancy. Also, I think they made it so that we can't build under the refineries anymore, and I kind of don't like that. Like, you used to be able to run belts through here, and now, if I remember correctly, I don't think you can. Which is kind of sad, because that was cool. Alright, so, let's leave the recipe unset. And then we can just make this generic, like, you know, fluid in, item out, fluid out kind of thing. So let's see. The whole system is going to be pressurized. Can't assume that for all of our builds across the board. So let's see, for an output, we're just going to have a merger. Okay, let me test my theory. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. I wonder why that didn't work before. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna use that then to our advantage. Because that's what I did in the past, and I liked it. So we're gonna stick a merger right in here. Now, if I remember correctly, none of these are over 60 a minute. So we can go like that. Let's see, if I do it that way, I am concerned about spacing, like getting it all to fit. So I think we're gonna go pretty compact on the fit here. And we can do that. And I want to toy with this. I don't normally like building small belt segments like this, but if this allows us to do some auto connect stuff, then I'm down. We can try it. So hopefully that end would connect to that if we did it the right way. And that can go around like that. Now we can do the same thing for the other side with a splitter for an input, but we don't need it for these, so I'm not going to set them up that way. Ooh, liquid biofuel. That might be good. And then for fluid, what I think we're going to do is we are going to have a level, like we're going to basically raise them up. Let's go like there, kind of like how we did the coal power, where there is a almost like a floor that they're sitting on. Fell down. Oh yeah, jetpack. Keep forgetting I have this, man. Keep forgetting. So let's see. We could go up 4 meters, or we could go up the full 8. I don't know though. I think 4 might be enough. Just doing something like that. Just basically that'll make sure it goes down into the machine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep it simple. Okay, so I'm gonna paint these black because I know this is gonna be a crude oil line. Oh, I lied. You are gonna be purple. So you're my output. Your heavy oil residue. Yeah. This side, we can do the same thing. Let's see, did I get it right? How about that one? Also, nope. Nice. 0 for 2. The ultimate. Okay. And let's do this. Alright, so now this one will be oil. That's good. For power... No, power-wise. Oh, we could do. Let's see, where does it usually come off the front? Okay. I don't know, we might just keep it real simple, like power pole. Oh, that looks bad. Let's see, I do like the idea of having some kind of catwalks, although it would not work in a blueprint, because I doubt these are, oops, like on a foundation. We can see. So let's see, if I save you, clear it, and take you back out, can put you down inside of the designer. Can see if we're on any sort of good spacing. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay, which is fine. So I'll just kind of put it back to, well, actually we'll just reload this then. Like that. That's fine. So I think this is actually spaced out properly now that I'm looking at it. Because we're splitting and then on, so might be fine. We'll see. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. For power, what can we do? I mean, there's the easy. Oh, we're out. There's easy power pole. I'm thinking more of like a frame, like a pillar kind of thing. You know, painted beam kind of thing. Like everyone does. Very common thing. But I'm just trying to decide how I would want to do it. Let's just do one of those, and then we'll do another one here. And then let's see. So this one would be there, would be the next one, right? So we need to get to that point from here, or vice versa. So we could do like this. Oh, we're off. Okay, that I think would work. That's actually pretty nice. Come to think of it. And then we can paint that black again, just to keep it out of sight. That's not too bad. Okay. I think we're good on these. Let me just start dropping them down. I didn't set the recipes on purpose. We've got that. Good to go. They will pump up for this. They have the head lift. They can do 10 meters, right? Most machines can do 10 meters. Yeah. And we are below 8, so we're good. Okay. Let's save this as a starter binary. And we'll just say 2x. Fluid, input, fluid, and item output. Really, really simple. That's how little we've used blueprints so far. We have a refinery blueprint before we have a constructor. That's fine. Constructors are easy, refineries not so much. Alright, nice. So let's clear that, let's get rid of you. It's the next day. Beautiful. Let's see, I think this is maybe one too far over. We want to use as much of this space as possible because we don't only want to fit the starter plastic and rubber setup in here, we also need to do our diluted fuel if possible. Okay, so that seems like the level we're going at. I think that'll be perfect. Let's just clear these out, that way they're not... Oops. Just not still being accounted for and all that stuff. Let's go from here. We're gonna run this out. Okay, that is a huge amount of space, I think. Press the word. Oh, hello. Came in like a freight train, man. Jeez. We'll leave you alone. You're fine. Okay, so if we can fit... Let's just build this out to, there, that's fine. This little bit of ground I'm not worried about. We've got all that to deal with, so that's cool. Alright, let's see if we can fit 10 in a row, shall we? Let's get rid of this. And refineries. Okay. So this is our input side. And we just kind of want to figure out probably this row right here. This is where we're going to start. Okay, so these got to go this way. What that will do is we'll have oil enter in here, and then plastic and rubber will go back that way. Is that how we want it? Would you rather? I think I'd rather it come back here. So I think the way we had it is actually good. This should fit somewhat well inside the 4 foundations. Okay. And then basically that's different. Yep. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, so that beam was different, and it was just going to throw off our spacing. So it should be like that. Which just means you. Right, so then it would be there, I think. Because it's on splitting, yeah. And then, so on splitting, yeah. I think that was all I, should really need to worry about. Let's try that one again. Should also do a little search for hard drives real quick. That would probably be a good idea. Alright, so I think that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So we can make that work. That's fine. Let's do that, and let's try auto connect. I know the pipelines aren't going to connect, but if the other stuff does, that'd be kind of sick. Okay, so that's backwards. I was like, why does that look so weird? There we go. Oh, I did this backwards then, right? Because then I need a belt here to make the auto link, I think. Okay, let's try it. Sorry. Trial and error. I'm learning new things here. I have not really messed with this function very much, so I'm figuring it out on the fly. So if I put one like that, and then I've already got the one down there. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, so we said over here. It's facing the right way. That's good. I mean, it would be better if it was like that, right? But then that's kind of janked, so let's do that. Oh, I heard the sound. Okay, okay, here we go. Let's see. So we want... Okay, how's it work again? You have to click, right? Like, I think that's good. I have rubber on me, right? Yeah, okay. Here's how we can check this. Is not good. Okay. Why? Feels like it wanted to do it. Ah, okay. So that has it. Okay, but why can't I get it to do like it did before with the walkway? Because the walkways, I was able to link it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I just can't move it in one more or it clips. Okay. Third time's a charm. I promise it's worth it. I'm learning a lot here. So now what we'll say is you gotta go just a little bit back. So if you're like there, just not all the way over, you are as short as you can be. That's good. I want to make sure that they can still get close enough to link, but not too close that they clip. Okay. Let's see. I think this is the one. I think we've got it figured out now. So let's Drop you. Okay, I hear the click. Lovely. So that stayed linked. Let's do a check. It should be good, I think. I don't know why I'm drinking coffee this late, but we are. Don't do that. Highly recommend against it. Okay, we're good. Cool. And then there we go. So that ends up down here. Lovely. Let's build our rubber. Can we bid 10? Oh, it's gonna be close. We may have to bump them a little bit. Let's see, that's 6. 8. Okay, let's move it up a little bit. That's why we make blueprints, though. So we were there. Let's go up to... Maybe we just raise it up 1. I put all these foundations down, but... If we were like a foundation higher, that would clear all this terrain, so... I really hope they update the infinite Zoop mod again. Although I think they did add it back. But they basically made it so, like, if you built all these platforms with the Zoop mod, instead of having to delete them individually, the blueprint mode would highlight it as, like, one big blueprint, and then you could delete, you know, the whole platform at once. But apparently it was, like, really buggy. It was, like, crashing games a lot, so they just made it an optional thing, I think. But not really in the mood to crash a bunch right now. Not in the mood to crash a bunch right now, so we're just gonna do it the normal way. It works just fine. Oh yeah, get rid of that. And then we'll just soup from here. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about, like, anything at all. Even over there, we're good. And we should have plenty of space. I've lost track of what rebuild this is, but... Is it technically a rebuild if you never built all of it? We're still just figuring out the area, right? So... Alright, so that is good. We're on the right spacing, right? Splitting and on, yep. I wonder if I had it messed up before. I may have. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, and 5 will fit with a little bit of room to spare, which is good. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Let's get, like, a foundation. And then let's start these connections up. That's it, 2 hours? Nice. I was actually waiting for that to pop up. Doing good. I know this can be done as well, but I know pipes get like belts get weird when they have short segments, but pipes get like really weird. So I really don't want to kind of deal with all of those headaches that might come up, so. Okay. Before we set recipes, let me see. I think catwalks would actually work quite well here. Gotta have them on my hotbar. Okay, let's see. So that's in the middle. I think that's like on the foundation. It should be. Okay, let's do the right height. And then we want to go there or there. Okay, so that yeah, no, I don't like that. Okay, let's go out one. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Just kind of tie this all together a little bit. Nice. Okay. That could be be in the blueprint then, I guess. Oh, maybe it can't. Oh no, it should. Actually, it should fit. Might be a little bit of a pain, so maybe I'll just leave it for now. But cool. Yeah, no, that looks really good. I like the looks of this. What do we want this first guy to be? This can be either or. Excuse me. Let's go with plastic. And then we'll paint these like a kind of shade of blue. Pretty good. Okay, let's hook one of these up and actually make sure our blueprint works the way we're expecting it to. Because I can tell you that often I will make something and then find out that it has a couple of issues. And I'd rather find out earlier than late. Ooh, I might not make it up here. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Is an elevator overkill? Yes. Am I gonna do it anyway? You bet. It's a new item, we gotta use it. It's the rule. Okay, this will all definitely get changed, but for now, just gonna get some real basic power. Only need one technically. Let's bring them both up here. We have this now, right? Yeah. Yes. Amazing. Why are they orange? It's weird how those don't get painted. Like, did that happen over here too? It did. It's probably been on like all of my builds then with pipes, which isn't a lot, thankfully, but basically coal power, I think at this point, is the only place that has that. That's so strange. I wonder why that does that. Maybe just a bug with like the selecting stuff feature. Alright, so this has power now. Let's go this way. This one will go to the next one. We could either do that or that. That's just a little better like that. Okay, so let's move elevator over. Because I want that space for the pipelines, I think. And let's do that, actually. And then pipelines will go right here. If that doesn't clip the rock, we're good. We're good. That's fine. So, got one, but I probably want to use this one. Okay, so this will be our first one here. Let's see, that's I think we're at 4 meters up, right? finger's itchy. I feel like the pipe is like bending. It is totally. Okay, so you do something like that. I think that's alright. Okay, I see green lights. That's a good start. Let's, I don't think I ever put these back yet. And let's keep an eye on power. I'm sure we are dipping well into... Oh, we're not. What do we... Oh, biomass. Hell yeah, fellas. Keep up the good work. Alright. We love to see it. Okay, so this seems to be working. Once it is working, I'm going to turn it off. Just kind of want to make sure that all of these are getting oil and that they can actually output if they need to, when they need to. Okay, so they're getting oil, which is good. They should all be connected. The pipeline is going to start filling a lot faster. Okay, I think we're good. We can put down the next set, and then, actually, okay. Is there like anything around? Probably not. So okay, that's the whole cliff in the desert. We haven't been there. I haven't really been south, so there might be a good amount here. I really want diluted fuel. If we could get diluted packaged fuel, that would be just an enormous get for us. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You can all just run, fill up, stall out. I don't even care. That's perfect. I am going to put down another row, and we're gonna keep these pretty close. There it is. Okay, I'm good with that. And I think we are on and splitting. We're on. Okay, great. Let's just put down another row of 10. We're gonna hook these up, have them making rubber. And then we'll go out and try and find a hard drive or two while they kind of stall out. That way we're not just sitting here waiting. If we get lucky and we get our hard drive, great. not, well, that's okay. Keep trying. Alright, so that is all 10. Lovely. And these might stall out on like heavy oil residue or something, but that's such an annoying thing. At least it's annoying to me. Okay, and then over here. Build them first and then paint them, because gotta paint them anyway. Okay. Alright, so that is all good. These might actually stall out on heavy oil residue first. So let's just kind of do some of that. That's fine. This should be good. Yep. And you're gonna be rubber. Okay, so I'm not gonna do much else for these right now, because I just want the pipelines really to kind of stall out. That way everything is full, ready to go. I think we're gonna move this back. Let's go to here. We'll clean it up in time. Something like that. It's nothing crazy, but good. You should start turning on and start working. Oh, wait. Definitely not what I meant to do. I don't think I ran power to, yeah, these guys. Yeah, I got the hotbar bug. I don't know why. For some reason my hotbar will just like stop taking inputs. Like if I hit 1, it just won't. It will not recognize that. Perfect. Okay, so they are working. I don't necessarily want a bunch of plastic and rubber. I'd rather these get full and then stop. That way everything can get a bunch of oil. Let's dump that. Okay, so paint those. All right, that is our very basic setup right there. All right, for now, to make things run, let's just finish it. We'll finish it, we'll make the normal fuel setup, and then we can always come back and put diluted fuel in here after the fact. So, let's see, I am running low on concrete. That's actually a big, big pain in the butt. Now, in terms of routing the heavy oil residue, I think we're gonna go around the back. And then we'll put the... Let's see, how much of this do I have? Can I get like another row or 2 at a time? Probably. We'll put the fuel refineries like down here, and then hopefully we can squeeze the generators right there at the end. Okay, we said we're making 300 heavy oil residue per minute, right? If we take that and we want to turn 300 into fuel at 60, okay, so that's where we got the 5. That makes sense. For the last time, we will take out our starter refinery. This one, let's see if I can get it to line up. Like that. This one, we don't have to worry about the items, so we don't have to worry about auto connect mode. May as well have them face the same way. That's fine. Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, and okay, it should be on and splitting. That's all I gotta remember. Splitting, on, good. Now we can do the same thing, and we'll just delete the one that we don't need. That. Okay, so now we can, let's see, paint you orange. For fuel, of course. Let's also paint that. Okay. And then these are going to be purple. All right. Very nice. Very good. Let's do fuel. And I suppose I could package some of this. I'm not going to right now. When we get diluted fuel, probably do something with like sloops to get free, what is it? Free package fuel. Well, not free, but free enough, you know, in the sense that we're talking about. Or this, I think it actually makes sense to drop all of the heavy oil down and kind of create like a pressure, you know, wants to go that way and then it can go back up. I could be totally wrong about this. I'm not a plumber, right? I don't know. My name's not Mario. I don't know what's up. But I like that. And that looks clean enough to me. No, it doesn't. I hate when it like does the little like, cause like that's good, but then it'll like make a gross, you know, turn. That's better. Okay, is there any other ones that need to be fixed? That doesn't look like it. Alright, and just like before, these will want to return to the level they started at, so they'll get, there you go, we're already getting plenty down here. Very nice. Alright, so let's get rid of you after all. And then let's see if we can fit 4 generators right there. We might be able to fit like 2 or 3, I don't know. But if we can fit them all in here, that would be pretty great. And we are going to overclock these, of course, because we need to make sure we can consume all of the fuel. So let's see. If I wanted to put a catwalk going that way, I could. Let's get you there, and then I could do 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. Okay, so maybe the catwalks come out to like here. That's where the elevator is anyway, so that could work. It could. It could. And not walk on catwalks that don't exist yet. That is rule number 1. And want to cut in. Let's see, can we interact with them at all? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Good. Let's paint them. Like so. Power will run on the back. So here like that. We can interconnect over here. Turbo ladder, I'm fine with that. We might be a little close to that, actually, now that I'm looking at that. But we're really close here. See what it looks like. If it's bad, maybe we'll consider some kind of alternate, but I don't think it's going to be so bad that we can't live with it. So I was power. Let's see. Okay, I think we can get this to look kind of all right. If I could just get my beam to go where I need it to. Thank you. Oh, nope. Nope. Just looking at that, I don't love it. I'd rather have a little distance if we can. So let's go like here. Or actually, let's go middle. Then that should be like right by it, right? Yeah, no, it's actually really good. There. Okay, so the minute I plug these in, they're gonna want to fire up. That's fine though, they don't have fuel yet, so it's fine. Yeah, that's nice. That is a really, really clean look, I think. Actually, okay. So this is all gonna connect up. I'm gonna do some redundant stuff on this side, and then that's how we're gonna run power down to that side. So just give me like 4 meters. That's perfect. Take you to here. Do the same thing. How are we doing? What time is it? Perfect. Perfect. And then we're just gonna do some of that. So now we've got all of that how we want it. That's okay. Again, nothing is super set in stone. This is all, to a degree, subject to change. Sort of, kind of. All right, so these are firing up. Fantastic. There is a ton of heavy oil residue flowing in. What I want to see is all of these full, and then we'll kick them on. So we'll do the old trick, we'll shut them down, just kind of wait for one to fill up at a time, but there should be tons of heavy oil residue in this system to brush in here and take care of that. But since we were consuming, or are consuming 300, if we left everything running, it would effectively never be able to catch up, and there would always be kind of a lag in the system. So by doing this and letting all the pipelines fill up, we are making sure that when we go to connect these to the fuel generators, they are completely saturated pipelines and everything is happy. So we can already see the fuel filling up. That's perfect. You're full. You're full. And you're good. Okay, so now we can turn everything on. And I'm curious, with this now, are we using our battery backup? No, we're still not. We're more than fine. So our biomass is really kicking in hard right now because we're all over the place. But it's doing its job, which is really nice to see. Okay. Let's hook up our fuel generators. And let's make sure these are shut down. Let's go up here, it's a little easier. Keep hitting B when I mean to hit B. Shut you down, and we'll shut you down. Okay. So same rules apply. We just want to make sure that these guys are nice and full before they try and turn on. Otherwise, you're going to get that sawtooth start-stop thing that just will constantly happen. So. And then, let's see, for here, there's no real demand to keep it raised up, so let's just do like that. Perfect. So this should Filling up. Fantastic. Okay, so that is good. These guys are running. Once everything is like completely full, we'll go through and clear out all the fluid buffers themselves and make sure that we are good. Last thing, because we are going to turn this place on, let's make our item storage. So that's not going to be like that, right? We decided. Let's go with that. And then this can just be like a real simple staircase for now. Okay, so that's all stalled out. Lovely. Storage. Where do we want to put it? It could go right here. There's nothing wrong with that. It could also go over here. There's some barrel nuts here. There are. Need my inhalers, for sure. Okay, but now we can cover that up. And let's do 2 chests and a awesome sink, because we definitely need this place to stay operating. Put them right here. This is fine. It's not going to be like perfectly centered, but good enough. So we'll do that. I probably cannot build 2 depots. I don't think I have the fluctuators. Let's see. I'll build these, and then maybe by the time we're done hooking everything up, we'll have gotten enough to make 4 more. A guy can dream, right? Okay. This. Let's just do a real simple straight line. Real simple straight line. Okay, so that's plastic and rubber. I'm just thinking about this. I think our belts are too slow. Oh no, they make 20. They make 20. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, if these make 30 a minute, we're in trouble. We're not. Okay. So we're fine. That is 200 and 200. That is plenty fine. What we do need is a overflow. We need to have that set up, otherwise our power will just shut down the second the plastic and rubber fills up. Do not want that. Really bad. Okay, so we want to say anything you have, send there. If you have anything extra, send it to the right. And we'll do the same thing. Doesn't matter which way you do it, but just gotta have something. And then let's put that up. Put a merger. I think an awesome sink right there is perfect. Now this can't handle both, actually. But I think we're gonna have Mark IV belts before that's a problem. Like, we're probably gonna have those when we go back to the base. So we will just have to come back here before we end the stream and make sure that we upgrade the overflow belt. Okay, I'm gonna wiggle this guy. I'm just gonna like just there. Look at that. Perfect. Just gonna tuck him in there for now, and in the future can change it. You can judge me, it's okay. Alright, is our fuel all good to go? Feels good, those are stalled. Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Oh wait. We gotta actually tie this into our power grid, shall we? That's a good idea. Necessary? Probably not. We're doing it anyway. Yep. Okay, let's go here. Alright, so that should all be connected. Fantastic. Alright, we're going to need a lot more power storage, but we're going to put that at the coal plant because we have predetermined places for it. Alright, we ready? We're about to add a lot of power. So 625 times 4. Let's do the quick maths. It's 2,500 megawatts. We are currently making 3,000. So we're 3,750, but 3,000. So we're effectively not doubling, but we're basically doubling our power. Lovely. Look at that. So now we are at a nice 5350 with a total capacity of 6250. So just over 6,000 megawatts. It's not much, but it's honest work, you know? It gets the job done. And then these guys are happy, so we can delete all of the fuel out. Pipelines are going to be nice and full. You just kind of want to make sure that they are all good. And then we'll see that 9% very steadily climb back up to 100. And then for you, we may have to do the same as before. I don't know why you're stalled out. And that's obviously going to cause a massive problem for all of you. Okay, stand by. Are you not overclocked? Ha 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 ha. Oops. Panic at the disco. Just kidding. Alright, so we gotta, unfortunately, I got a little ahead of myself. I did not make sure that the rest of the facility was running, which would be bad. So these just did not get up to speed. I thought they did, but that was a mistake because I never upped the oil production, so we just were bringing in half of what we needed. So basically we're just going to go through here, shut all these down until we get to one that's full. There we go. So you're done. Okay. You can start filling up, and now we can turn these three off. That's good. It's got some heavy oil residue, so that's fine. Now we just kind of want to make sure that we're all good. Let's check on plastic. Plastic should be fine. And we should be able to, yeah, it looks like it's doing a good job. It has cleared itself out, which is good. Let's grab this stuff, though. Perfect. Okay. And then this belt should be able to keep up. Yeah, that's not running at all. Great. I'm just going to turn all of these back on now. It's like just far enough away that's a little awkward to touch, to reach, but get there. Okay, so you're good. You're good. Good. A little bit more. Come on, you got it. And once these are all good, we'll turn our fuel back on. Alright, almost getting there. Almost getting there. I honestly didn't expect to build a whole fuel power setup today, but I'm not mad that we got one done. While we're waiting, probably, yep, make the last 3. And I forget, did I get packaged fuel? I did, okay. Great, so you're running. Let's get everything turned back on. And something I did not add to this setup, which probably would be beneficial, is a fluid buffer, actually, for heavy oil residue and for fuel. Not required, but it definitely does help. Okay, so these are chugging along. It looks like the pipelines are pretty full. Yeah, they're good. Okay, so now we can start from the end. Let's turn generators on. These guys are working. They're just stalled. Okay, generators back on. We start at fuel. Good. It should have dumped any extra that it had into the pipelines, which it looks like it did. And then we can just clear these out. Like so. And let's see, is there anything? Yeah, gotta get the heavy oil out of here. What we don't want is these to be stalled on heavy oil residue. Alright, great. So let's double check these guys. They should be working. Oh no, they were full. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, because we messed up the fuel, so they also would start stalling out. Okay, but as we can see, we're getting towards the end, and these don't have anything, which makes sense because this is the end of the line for that. Okay, so I feel pretty confident on this. There's still a little extra fuel. It's okay. These guys are working. Our power graph should be nice and straight. It is. Consumption's going to be all over the place at the moment because there's, I think, a couple of unbalanced setups that I have. Shutter, I know, scary. There we go. That is a really basic oil setup in like an hour or so. So pretty solid. Got 200 plastic, 200 rubber, and 2,000, what did I say, 400 megawatts of power. 2,500, sorry. So yeah. Pretty solid looking. Let's just watch for a minute. I don't see any yellow lights popping up, so I think we are good. This would make a great like observation deck, which we might turn into. Just imagine this entire place just like full of like refineries and stuff. It would be kind of cool. Great. All right. So I think for the rest of today, which is not too much longer, because it's 9 now. We're gonna go for 3 hours total, so 9:15 because I started a little late. We're just gonna kind of run around. We're gonna try and grab the diluted packaged fuel recipe if we can find it. Ooh! Hi, friend. Bro's pissed, huh? I don't have my rebar gun out, so I can't stun you. Out. Oh, he's unhappy.
Symphony complete. You are not the nut effigy.
Did I
Correct.
miss the
The nut effigy is a temple?
I do
The
not
not
think that is correct, even though I am not entirely certain of your definition of temple.
The nut effigy is not you but sings for you.
The nut effigy is an entirely separate entity from me. We aren't even made of the same base components.
Is a vessel of your intelligent clouds.
Probably close enough for now.
Probably close enough for now. Alright, Mercer Spheres, Summer Sloops, and... Oh. Is that guy still alive? Dang, he's tough. Finally, brother. Holy cow. Come here. Okay. Make sure I got that. Also, you should be like that. Oh. Yeah, most of the fighting, if we can avoid it, we're gonna avoid it, because I don't need that stuff right now. And I'm kind of low on explosives and... Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I hate these guys. Nope. Oh, hello, friend. Yeah, you guys should fight. Ah! Okay, radioactive boyo. Is the hard drive up here? It is. I'm gonna need you to mind your own business, if you don't mind. What do you need? Turbo motor? Fuck that. Okay. Ah! No, 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 no. I need my parachute. badly. Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving till we get another one. There we go. Okay, it looks like we are not in a good place for us for hard drives, because that is bad. Radiation is not something we can take right now. Let's just keep moving. Okay, I see that. That we might be able to take. Oh, didn't think that one through. Brother, what the hell? Where did that come from? Ah. Hello, everybody. Ooh, Samware. What are you? Oh, pure. You don't say. I want these slugs. I don't have a lot of power slugs, so I definitely need some. And it seems like there is a... Okay, we can't get that. A hard drive above me, right? Okay, I think that's my way up. I could definitely do this better, but we're trying to jetpack right now, so... Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Terrible. Okay. There's definitely like a billion ways we could do this faster. Oh, for the love of God, let me up. I'm gonna kill myself with fall damage. It's like I hate doing the ladder thing, but sometimes it's the only way to get around. I feel like we're about to get clapped by a big spider. Can you climb up this stuff? I feel like there was like some vines or something that you could climb up. Am I confusing the game with a different game? Let's see. Zipline we definitely don't need. I should be able to clear out enough of these. 5 Noblists. 2 Noblists left. Okay. Hey, we got those. We can make those. We can make those. Okay. Got 7. Hello, I see you. Okay, I want that. I want that for sure. Let's make our crystal oscillators real quick. I don't want to die to gas, because that would be really dumb. I have a Novelist left. I should have been carrying black powder. That probably would have been smart. But I gotta automate these. That's definitely something that we want to do sooner rather than later. It's probably already overdue. Okay. Hello. Take some free aluminum. Alright. I need probably protein. Yeah. I'm just gonna make a few. I can spare a couple. Almost made the wrong thing. Oh, I didn't need to make 7 of them. Whoops. Okay, we'll try and find a few more barrel nut things. Watch, that was probably literally all that was left here. Oh, what are you? Oh, nothing. Artifact. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Sure. Oh, Willow. Did not really think about that.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a
Don't do that.
love
Don't do that. I'm busy. Don't do that. No, no, no. Don't come up here. Don't come up here. Oh, no, that's not. Okay, we're good. Okay. Just gonna take you out with my Glock. Here we go. Satisfactory Glock.
Be appropriate.
God, you're strong, brother. Whoa, wait. Can you go away? Thank you.
Witness.
Got some heft to ya.
The void arms and void metals and desecrated temples follow mythicality.
Oh, you understand.
The tapestry unraveled, revealed its texture. Your veins weave familiar patterns, your vessels grow organs and eyes and mouths, and a ripples lap against our windows.
Was it intentional?
All that is shallow shall sing our deep song, and when the windows break the void shall be a metal grave.
Yeah, what he said. You know, metal grave. You're. Yeah. Don't fart on me, fellas.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
To Windows 10. Sloop me? Oh no, that's the swamp. Miss me with that. Oh, that was really close. Jeez. That was a little too close. Okay. Hard drive. I see that. I'm probably gonna die unless I can heal myself. Is that part cloud stuff? No. Okay, so we're gonna have to kind of rush in to there because I have no more explosives. I don't think I do. No. Is there like sulfur and coal near here? There kinda is. Not really, actually. Yeah, that's, I think, the one I was thinking of, so. Yeah, let's see if we can dive in here. That's one. I know that was a really expensive dive, but yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get that one. I don't know if I want to spend another inhaler. Oh, I could. It doesn't matter. They're literally free. They're free. Okay, we're out of obelisks. Let's see if I can get up there without too much trouble. If I can jump in, grab the stuff, and jump out, I will totally do that. Did I delete the other crash site? I don't remember. Not sure. I know I took out a lot of it, but I don't know if I took out the actual, like, guy himself. This is gonna be hard. Okay. Okay. Would not recommend. Let's go. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Okay, what time is it? Alright. Grab the sphere. Is there, like, a hard drive? If we can find one more, I'd be content. Okay, take it. Ah. I really don't want to fight you right now. Okay. Let's see if I can get on here without dying. Nice. Alright. I am content with our little exploration that we did. Let's grab a couple more things on our way back towards oil. Oh, there's no room. Fine. Okay, where's the base? So the base is there. Oil is in here. I should probably mark that. I could type, I think. Okay. Give me that, so I can at least see that when I'm getting close. And yeah, I mean, if I can get... Ooh, I'll take that. Yeah, we're just dipping our toes into the swamp a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Hate the swamp. My least favorite place. Oh, make it, make it, make it, make it. You suck. Don't die. I knew that was coming. Alright. Well, we had a good run. Oh well. We made it back. That's what I was really waiting for. I just wanted to get back in time for the hard drive, you know, to research. So. Let's see how that gets us. Now we'll... Alright, diluted packaged fuel. Here we go. Recycled plastic again. Jeez. And I don't have my hard drives because I don't have any of my stuff. Alright. Right. We know the drill. Recovery run real quick. Thankfully I have my equipment. Oh, but I don't have my zip line. Did I put it in here? Yeah, no. It's fine. We're not too far away. I'm just gonna go get my stuff and then check on oil. But I think we're good. I mean, the grid seems fine. Nothing's crashed out. Not that it probably would realistically because of our reserves. I don't have any fuel in here. That sucks. Okay, grid's fine. You can crouch run pretty quick, which is good. Just gotta get that timing down. It's like Dune Desert is probably the worst place to try and crouch jump, but because of that. If you get a nice flat area, oh, we're just gonna, don't mind me, I'm just passing through. Here we go, this is like our bread and butter, look at that. Get moving nice and quick. Probably cut through here. I just hope I don't run into any enemies, really. Oh boy, did I speak that one into existence. Oh, this is a terrible place. Wow. I think I picked the absolute worst possible route. That's impressive. And I don't have my parachute. Okay, think about this. Yeah, you keep jumping. You're not getting me. Make it. Thank you. I love these little dudes. I like never see them enough, but they're cool. Alright, we gotta be getting close, right? Not really. Damn. Nope. Okay. Hey fellas, what's up everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Taking the absolute slowest route. Okay, I think I died on one of these cliffs. That would have been bad to leave behind. Alright. Good. Hard drive. Start. We only got 3. It's not that great, but it's better than nothing. That way. Okay. Alright, and I have like no fuel. That's kind of not great. But I think I should be able to get back. Avoid a lot of that. And yeah, who knows? Maybe one of the hard drives we got will become diluted package fuel. Kind of want that guy, just because I see him. Take a few more of these, just so we can get what we need. Oh, I never put those down. Oops. Yeah, we definitely want packaged fuel. It is a lot better. And what we got right now. Okay. I need to go that way. Was this the one I went to? This was turbo motors. Okay. Let's just do this for a little bit. We can take advantage of how high up we are. No! Stop! keep your hands to yourself. Oh, no.
This bleeding temple hums a resident song. Play for us. Hello, world.
Hello,
How
world.
nostalgic.
In the beginning, there were the words, and the words made the world.
I see you have been doing research. I must say you make for interesting conversation.
Conversation.
Singing together, communication.
Whoa.
Our tunes only plug at the strings of the tapestry.
Never mind.
Are you saying this is only the beginning?
In the beginning, there were the words, and the words made the world. The words turned into song, open the windows. The song played with instruments, weave the tapestry. A tapestry of temples and shrines, bodies and bones. Orchestral harmony, us, we, ours.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously. What he said, yeah. I can't lie. I try and listen to those and, like, understand what's happening, and I'm just like, yeah. Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. Alrighty. So that is basically... Oh, we're like full. That's crazy good. Okay. There you go. You can start overflowing. Actually, don't do that because the belt can't handle it. So give me that. Give me that. Maybe I can get some unlocks. Jetpack me, please. Okay, so we're good. We're running. Clearly, everything is doing well. Nothing stalled out. So we'll take our... Ooh. Might have to move the elevator, maybe. Alright, let's see. If we zipline back, it should be pretty quick. We should have a nice connection all the way there. Alright, though. So I'm gonna get us back to base, and we'll do our little sign off and call it good for the night. As we are just a little over 3 hours, 3 hours 15 minutes. Really happy though with today. I think we got a lot done. Seems like we had a decent little turnout here. Pretty nice. Appreciate everybody coming by. I saw the number up in like the 20s earlier, so right on. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, Really helps out a ton. And I will be back streaming on Friday, same time, 6 p.m. That is my new start time for streaming. Gonna try and do 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. EST, Monday through Friday, and you know, just see if we can't get a nice steady schedule going, and you know, make some just decent progress on our little world here. So I think we let me do this as well. We can cross that one off. We just didn't get our diluted package fuel, which is a-okay. And oh, that's our hard drive working. He's still got some time. In terms of unlocks, we can and will grab this really quick before I sign off for good, just so we have that for next time. We can upgrade quite a lot. With the Mark IV belt, that is a really strong upgrade. That'll let us do a lot. So if we wanted to scale up like steel, or that's really the only one. But if we wanted to scale steel even more, we could. And we might, because we need a lot of steel stuff. 400 is a lot of modular frames. So let's clear out some space here. Best we can. So that's 150. I put 120, so I need another 150 plus 1. Should be good. And then things I can't carry enough of those, so let's get rid of you. That's 300. Okay. And I do want to add lights and stuff, but we just don't have the power to do that. So, all right, Mark IV. Cool. Mark IV
Milestone
logistics.
reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort.
Truck.
Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you.
Yeah,
They are
well,
an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal
We're gonna
use
use
were
it.
not measured.
Literally not going to touch it. All right. So, I think this is looking really cool. I am very happy with the industrial park vibes. I think we've done a nice job. Go ahead and hit the end screen for today. Again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you for coming out. I hope you have a good night, good rest of your week, and I will catch up with you on Friday when we jump back in here and do whatever else we feel like. So make sure if you want to see that, you come on by Friday. And otherwise, I will catch you in the next video or stream. Peace out.